أهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام إلى حلقة جديدة من برنامج ضيفنا. ضيفنا هو رابع رئيس في تاريخ الاتحاد الدولي للكرة الطائرة، والمنتخب حديثا على رأس هذه المؤسسة وقبل أسابيع معدودة. ضيفنا هو الدكتور البرازيلي أري غراس. مرحبا بك.
Hello, how are you? Glad to be here with you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here in Qatar.
دكتور، بداية هذه أول زيارة تقوم بها وأنت على رأس الاتحاد الدولي للكرة الطائرة، كيف وجدت الدوحة؟
I have to confess you that first of all, it's the first visit I made here because I made a promise to the president of the federation. The first country I visit is Qatar. Second, I'm completely astonished. I never imagined this kind of progress that you have here. And I was talking today with the president of the Olympic Committee, and I was saying to him that they're putting the money, not in the bank. They put in the money for the health of the people, the public. So these buildings, it seems to be in the 2050th century. It's so big, it's so magnificent, so modern that this city impressed me very much.
سمعنا أنك مفكر ولديك مساهمات عديدة في بعض الكتب. في ماذا تكتب بالضبط؟
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's not true that I'm an intellectual. Everything I do in my life is because I have to do. It's a kind of responsibility. It's a kind of challenge that I have to do. So I start reading books because I was president of the Brazilian Finance Executive Institute. I've been president for 12 years. Then I wrote some books against the government, not against the government, but to prove the government that they were going in the wrong way. And it was proved because Brazil, in that time, we have the lost decade. And then, because I was invited in that time to be the president of the Central Bank of Brazil, and I denied because I was not, I didn't agree with that. So I start writing books with theories, economic theories, and then I start writing books about sport. When I was too much involved with sport, I tried to prove to the government that sport is a good solution for everything. And the finance point of view, I prove by mathematics that the government is losing money because we have a big industry that are not exploited. We could make at least 1 million jobs a year with the sport, and we're not doing that. And I proved that they're expending $6 billion in previous retirement. What I say by that? Blood pressure, colon, and headaches, and knees. So they're paying $6 billion because people cannot work. Why? Because they were not prepared for that in the school. Each $1 that he could invest in sport, he will save $6.5. And I proved it by mathematics.
في هذا الصدد، ما طبيعة العلاقة التي تربط الاقتصاد بالرياضة؟
As I told you, it has all to do it. Because it's a new reality. You have professional sport and you have amateur sport. Both of them has a big relationship with business, with finance, and in the future, as you can see in the United States, they make a lot of money. And the industry of sports, for example, clothes, tennis, glasses. So everything you can develop it. And doing that, you're going to pay taxes for this. And the government not improving this are not receiving taxes. Obviously, The government will not expend so much money in drug dealers, the youth that is in the hand of the bandits, the youth that has nothing to do during the day. The sport is good to maintain the youth in school. I'm talking about my country. We have a lot of slums in my country. In that slums, people go down to eat. They go to school, not to study. They go to eat. And if you have some sport there, they stay there. And like I have, I'm going to tell you, I have a program myself. I have a program in Brazil, a social program, now with 200,000 children in the school in the slums.
إذن أكيد أن ما تفضلتم بذكره هو يوضح إحدى القيم السامية للرياضة في المجتمع. دكتور غراس، كيف وجدت أجواء الاتحاد الدولي بعدما تسلمت مقاليد هذه المؤسسة في هذه الأسابيع الأولى من فترة رئاستكم؟
This situation I knew very well because I belong to the former government. I was the president of beach volleyball. And in the other government, I was opposition. I was against. The situation, the finance situation is good because we have a lot of money. But too much centralized in Europe and Brazil, United States, and Japan. So this is not a market. Thinking, again, like a finance man, I could say to you, our idea now is to spread volleyball all over the world. That's why one of the main points I'm here is to talk to the Arab countries that they must play volleyball, they must make tournaments, as I said today in the Olympic Committee.
نتمنى لك كل التوفيق في مهامك الجديدة. قيل إنك أول رئيس ينتخب بشكل ديمقراطي من أجل رئاسة الاتحاد الدولي للكرة الطائرة. هل غابت الديمقراطية في التعيينات التي سبقت؟
In the past, the president stayed there for 24 years. And there is no democracy. It was a completely dictatorship. That's why I told you that I was against. Then Mr. Wei